Alright guys, welcome back to another killer video for today, and today we have a little bit of Trapper gameplay. Now, as you all know, I really enjoy playing the Trapper, but I haven't really been playing him too much recently. I've really just fallen in love with Hag, if I'm gonna be completely honest, so I've been playing her a lot more than I have Trapper. And of course the Leatherface changes coming out make me want to play him a ton. But anyways, let's get right into our build for today. We have a pretty standard Trapper build with a perk that I think is a little bit underrated. First off, we have Thrilling Tremors. Thrilling Tremors is a perk where anytime I pick somebody up, any generator that isn't being worked on will be instantly blocked and will be highlighted in white for the next 60 seconds. So essentially what this means is survivors and killers can't interrupt the generator at all. So I can't kick it if I want to start regressing it, survivors can't get on it if they want to finish it. Now, what this means is Thrilling Tremors will leave any generators that are currently being touched in red, which will give you information about where survivors are on the map, and it'll help you better determine where to go after you've already hooked somebody. Now, Thrilling Tremors can only be triggered once every 60 seconds, so that is something to keep in mind. And something you can do with Thrilling Tremors is just occupy yourself doing something else for maybe the last 5 or 10 seconds rather, before you pick up a survivor, so that you can try and trigger it again. Thrilling Tremors pairs really well, however, with Agitation. Agitation is a perk where whenever you pick somebody up, you move 18% faster, which is massive. You barely move faster than survivors whenever you're just walking around with somebody on your shoulder, but Agitation makes it so you're significantly faster than them. You can go for hits on them, you can take them a lot further, and the reason I think it's great with Thrilling Tremors is because it allows you to get them to the hook a lot faster, meaning that you can get more value out of your Thrilling Tremors by being ready to move to a generator that's being worked on a lot quicker. Now, both these perks pair well with Pop Goes a Weasel. Whenever I hook somebody, I'll have 60 seconds to kick a generator and instantly regress about 25% of its total progress. Now, as I said before, you can't kick a generator when it's blocked off by Thrilling Tremors, so you gotta, again, occupy yourself while Thrilling Tremors is active until Pop Goes a Weasel is ready to be, or rather, until Thrilling Tremors will let you use Pop Goes a Weasel. And for our last perk, we have Corrupt Intervention. Corrupt Intervention is a perk where whenever you spawn into the trial, the 3 generators that are furthest away from you will be blocked by the entity for 2 minutes. This is really great for setup killers and really good in general on every single killer in my opinion. But for setup killers like Hag and Trapper and even Demogorgon, I think Corrupt is just an absolute monster of a perk, because it gives you the time you need at the beginning of the game to get set up to really just fuck over the survivors later on. Now for our add-ons, we have the Trapper Gloves to slightly increase the bear trap setting speed, and the Trapper Sack to start with 1 extra bear trap, and it'll allow me to carry an extra bear trap at all times as well. Trapper Sack, I'll say it almost every time I run this add-on, this should be base kit for Trapper, because without Trapper Sack, you can only carry 1 trap at a time, meaning that if you want to move a trap, you have to literally drop whatever trap you're holding, pick up the other one, put it wherever you want, and then go pick up the one you had before if you don't want to leave it where it was. Trapper Sack is amazing because it lets you move 2 traps at once, and it's so helpful. But anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, Torment's Creek. I don't know why I said Torments. I'm dumb. Alright, I will trip up this main building because people love running through it. You want to make sure you set your traps in the grass as much as possible. See, like, that trap's super visible from this angle, so that's actually a really bad trap. I don't know, I don't want to trap that. If it's going to be so visible, I'll put it here. This is some solid grass. Yeah, that's really hidden. Alright, I'll pick up this trap and then I'll start looking for someone, because I kind of need to get on the move. And never be scared of, to look at your traps as well after you've placed them. It's always a solid idea, just so you make sure what angle is the best for you to try and force them to get into it from. I don't want to put that trap there. I thought I was on the other side. Oh, this person just left. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going to force him into this jungle gym ahead of me. Then I'm going to turn around. Pick up this trap. Trap up the killer shack a little bit. Hopefully they don't look. No, they're staring directly at me. I can't put the trap down right now because they would just. They have balanced landing. That's why they're running up here. Oh, never mind. They're not. I don't know where these guys are. I got pretty lucky and got 2 hills here instead of an actual, loop. both of these hills could have spawned as actual structures, you know, jungle gyms, T-walls, whatever it may be. She got greedy because she wanted to stun there and gave me a free hit. She's gonna run in that trap if she runs out to the right. She didn't run out to the right though. They finished the generator she was working on. I'm not surprised at all. She wants to stun me, so I'm just gonna trap this up. Yeah, now it's cut off from her. Now she has to run into this trap. Oh, never mind. She didn't run through it. I'll make her vault and then run that way. There we go. I placed the trap a little bit too far out of the pallet. That's why she didn't get caught in it the first time around. I'll kick this right now. And you usually don't want to reuse the same trap spot twice if you can avoid it, because it makes it a lot more predictable for survivors. I don't see any generators that are unblocked, so that's pretty good for me. I have someone straight ahead of me here. If she just farms her, then that's fine by me. I can just trade. Make sure I walk all the way over to her before I actually swing, so that I get the guaranteed swing. I'm gonna slug her and keep chasing this girl, despite I'm not really planning on picking her up even if I do down her, but I do want to try and down her for the slug pressure. She has borrowed time. That's why she tried going into me. She has borrowed time, she has dead heart. It's always good to know. Alright, I see scratch marks over here. That's really good. I have a lot of pressure on the map right now. I love this way for running over here. That's actually really nice of him. So I have 30 people pressured. No, he went over to the left. I wouldn't have expected that at all. Okay. That's fine. I'll come over here and interrupt the heal that's happening. Never mind, there's no heal going on. They picked up that girl right away. That means that nobody's doing a generator right now, which is really good for me. And I'm gonna trap this. Did I just hear someone? No, I'm gonna trap this on the inside because it's a little bit harder to see from if it's on the inside. Yes, there's no grass around here, but also from where the hook is, odds are they won't see it unless, you know, this arena is just right friends with somebody. I'll pick up this trap on the hill now that I'm here, and I'll come over here and check these generators, see if we have any progress. This close one has some progress, which is good enough for me. Alright, I gotta remember Nia's dead hard, and by now she definitely has her back. It's been over 50 seconds. Instead of going to chase her, I'm gonna actually turn around and go back to pressure these guys, and I'm gonna trap up this pallet right now. Did Nia see me? I don't know if she saw me. I don't think she did. If a survivor sees you trap something as a trapper, odds are the trap's gonna pop right away. These guys might be healing over here. Yep, they're healing over here still. That's fine. Someone's gonna run in this trap in 3, 2, 1. Idiot. I don't know why he would slow vault a trap in the middle of a chase, but I love it. And this is the first trap we set up. Setting up pays off a lot as a trapper, man. I'm actually gonna reset this trap. Maybe somebody didn't pay attention to where it was. I won't reset this one though, because this one's gonna be a lot more obvious. Make sure I face a wall when I pick it up, and generators get blocked off. Two people, see how these two generators are blocked off right now, or are red rather instead of white. That means that both these people are on those generators, so nobody's coming over for this arena just yet. They're gonna try and rush the generators before they do, which I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad play at all. Someone, I just heard the. Okay, well, I'm trying to pick up a trap. Fuck it, dude, I'm just gonna walk into the trap. She thought she was smart by walking over me as I did that, or crawling over me rather. Over the trap, so I would step in a trap, but once you step in a trap as a trapper, unless you actually walk out of it and then walk back into it, you can't get trapped in it. Now this is a really good position for me to be in. I have two people in the basement as a trapper, which is, you know, just phenomenal. And I have 2 traps in my hands as well. Did I just hear someone over here? No, I didn't. Okay, I'll come over here, kick his generator, pop goes the weasel, and go straight back to the basement. Never mind, I'm gonna go back now. She just picked up with Deliverance. I heard someone else as well. So she had dead hard, that's why I swung so short there. I know Dwight's behind me, but he might have barred time, but this girl definitely doesn't. Oh wait, he had Deliverance. I thought for sure would have been this arena. I could kill her right now, but that's just being an asshole. Dwight's running over towards his trap, so I can probably get him down. He's gonna jump in a locker now, right? If he jumps in a locker, then I can just trap in front of it. Never mind, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I'll kick his generator if what's left of my pop goes a weasel. Oh, never mind. Whatever. He ran out. He probably has deliverance or decisive strike. We'll see. Get out of the way early on. Hopefully he'll run into this trap to my left. Yep, he's running straight for it. That's why I picked him up and faced in this direction, by the way. I faced this direction so he would be closer to the pallet and he'd be more likely to run into it. That generator over there has way more progress than this one, but I'm just gonna reset this. I'm full of traps anyway. I gotta put these, at least one of these traps down. You always want to have at least one spot left to pick up traps if possible as a trapper. It's the safest way to play, in my opinion. I'm actually gonna double trap this loop. And it might seem kind of weird to trap both those sides at once, but they'll be expecting the trap. They'll be expecting one of the traps, maybe not the other. This arena took off early. Is Ania healed yet? Nia's not healed yet, and Zarina went off to the right. Zarina's just hiding back there to go back on generator the moment I get off, or the moment I leave. But that's fine. Are you gonna waste this pallet? No, this is Nia's smart. She has Iron Will as well, so I can't hear her. Thank you. Now I'm actually not even gonna. I'm not gonna pick her up yet. I'm gonna force this arena, make sure she's not on the generator, because if I can make sure she's not on it, then I can pick this knee up with Thrilling Tremors, and with Thrilling Tremors, I'll be able to block it off for 16 seconds, giving me the chance, making sure that she can't touch it for a little bit, you know? I see that very, very far generator isn't blocked off by Thrilling Tremors, so it's about to run out in 3, 2, 1, there we go. I'll kick it now. I'm not even gonna bother trapping near this Nia. I don't think it's worth it. That kind of sucks because they're on the far gen as well. I gotta pressure this generator like right now. Okay, they barely have any progress on it. I could have sworn I literally just saw someone move here, didn't I? Maybe not. I'll trap here in the grass. It's kind of hard to see. If they loop left at all, then I'll get down on them. I'll kick this to make sure it's at 0 for as long as I can. And right now I have all my traps set up and they're kind of spread out, honestly. I really want to force them over in this area. They left the generator, or they didn't even bother touching the generator, which is fantastic for me. Nia got on it. She has dead hard, remember? I swung early there so she wouldn't get to the window in time. I don't have a trap on me. If I had a trap on me, I could fucking completely outplay her. Stay in the locker. Stay in the locker. Do me a favor. She's not staying in the locker. I don't have time to stay over here. I know there's someone behind me, but I'm gonna come pressure this generator over here. This is part of my 3-gen. Can I hear it? It has more progress for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna push from the right. Hopefully they'll go into the pallet and then go to the left. Yep. Hey gamer, you're dead now. I was nice to you before, but you're dead now. And I'll look around, that generator's gonna pop for sure. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm actually gonna, since it's gonna go, I promise you there's literally no chance I get over there in time. I'm just gonna reset this trap. By the time I reset, I'll be able to kick this pop goes a weasel. And like I said, these are the 3 generators I want to protect right here. I have a pretty solid 3-gen, and I've picked up the only trap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That person just waited out my fucking Thrilling Tremors. Thankfully, this generator doesn't have that much progress, and this Dwight's trying to fucking hide when I'm staring directly at him. That kind of sucks. Fuck. Is he back here? Dude, come on, like... Thankfully this Dwight isn't very strong, so I can do that. The other Dwight can... Oh my god, dude, you're still hiding here. He doesn't make this. Alright, thank you. Hopefully Nia will get back on this generator. I'll chase her off just for a moment so I can block the generators off with Thrilling Tremors. She's not on it, so I'll just pick him up. He has tenacity, meaning he most likely has Unbreakable with it. And all 3 generators are blocked off. That's fantastic. Here we go. Now, I didn't want to keep this, the cow tree trapped because I didn't really want to use it if I didn't have to. But I kind of got to use it to my advantage considering the generator that the other Dwight did. That was a really good gen for him to do. I'm gonna come back straight away. Unfortunately, they didn't touch the generator, so I can't really block it off with Pop Goes the Weasel. I see blood leading over here. Hopefully it's gotta go to the cow tree instead of looping the T-wall. Dude, you're looping TL walls instead of the cow tree, please. They're just big brain, dude. These guys are honestly probably survived friends. He's gonna run into this trap ahead of him, though. Straight into the trap. I gotta pick him up right away. I'm kind of pressed for time right now. Nia's probably on a generator across the map, so I'm gonna pick him up, or I'm gonna hook him and immediately make a beeline for the other generators, because she's had so much time to do that far one. If that's where she was. Dwight just finished healing, over probably by the killer shack, if I had to guess. She's gonna finish it in time. I'm gonna do the same thing though. Approach from the right, force her to the left. Hopefully. Pop Goes the Weasel is saving my ass this game, dude. I really want to force her to the right side of that pallet, ideally. But she's committing to this side. I'll force the pallet down, then I'll be able to get a... Then I'll be able to force her into the left. Oh, she knows the trap is there. Oh, never mind. Here we go, throwing tremors. Block all 3 generators, and I don't see any generator that is white, or red, I mean. Which means I have more than enough time to hook her, and this other Dwight won't be near the... He won't be able to get out. Or rather, he will be able to get out if he finds the hatch right now. But I'm gonna trap this door behind me. That's my best opportunity to try and deny him the exit, but you know, it's fine. If he escapes, it's whatever. Not much I can do about it if he gets the hatch. I will trap this door though, so if he does come over towards this door, it'll be a warning system basically. I'll pick up this trap along the way and trap the other door, then I'll look for the hatch. Actually, I'm gonna look for the hatch right now. I'm gonna look for the hatch now, so basically I can just go straight to that other door. Since I have the warning system set up on the one door, I'll be fine if I do find it first. I don't hear it over here. He was on this side of the map, so if it's over here, he's most likely gonna get it. Ooh, nice. Alright. So he's kind of fucked now, because these doors are very close together. I'm gonna pick up... I'm gonna leave that trap. Is there any trap around here I can pick up? No. So this is... Trapper has one of the best late games, because he can do this. He can literally just set traps at either door. This is why I personally don't really run Whispers on Trapper. Because Whispers gets use in 2 situations, early game and late game. And Trapper has the counterplay at late game, so... Excuse me, I had to burp there. So you kind of get... Half of the use of Whispers gets negated. Oh my god, he didn't even see the trap, dude. He didn't even see the trap! He just ran straight for the fucking door. Or are you running right or left? Probably left, right? Hugging the wall, yep. Immersed players all play the same, man. What the fuck just happened? Trap. I mean, he just gave up, so... I mean, that's why he ran at me. I guess I just lagged and he just teleported into me. I could have sworn I saw him go into the jungle gym, though. So I didn't really point it out too much, but I did get a lot of use out of agitation there, and this is what, I mean, it's why I think agitation is kind of an underrated perk, honestly. It's not a good perk by any means, don't get me wrong, but I actually really like the perk, because, I mean, it just lets you do stuff a little bit better. If I didn't have agitation, I wouldn't have been able to interrupt that Nia over there at her generator, because I wouldn't have hooked the Dwight in time, basically. But yeah, I made really good use of my Thrilling Tremors, Pop Goes the Weasel combo. I forgot to suck the challenge, damn it. It's alright though. Did I get a perfect game? Oh, not even close, holy shit, I barely got any Hunter Brutality. He had a tenacity but no unbreakable, that's weird. He had a very weird build, he just had a fucking self-care build basically. They both started the trial as far as possible for me. Jesus Christ, these guys are so immersed. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.